Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough because she just started all the girls. You didn't know your daughter well enough because she just started all the girls.
Are you ready, kids, for the Beyoncé era? Because the allegations have resurfaced, and this time, they might not disappear so easily.
Fine. It took her a while, but she's got it now.
Because the allegations have resurfaced, and this time, they might not disappear so easily.
I need Beyoncé to stop ignoring her bisexual tendencies.
Have you all seen the interviews where Jaguar Wright claims that Jay-Z is sabotaging Diddy? Recently, she's been talking a lot about Jay-Z's wife, Beyoncé. Jaguar's comments have stirred up enough controversy to make her the Beehive's top target, especially with all those girl-on-girl allegations. Okay, I know many of you, like Jag, have speculated for years about Beyoncé's true nature, but could the Beyoncé era really be over? Let's dive in. First of all, in the interview, Jag was very vocal about her allegation that Beyoncé is straight up a witch.
Don't nobody want to accept that bitch.
Jaguar Wright brought up the case of Kimberly Thompson, a former drummer who accused Beyoncé of extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and casting spells on her. Kimberly actually filed a restraining order against Beyoncé, claiming that she used spells to tap her phone and control her finances to keep her under surveillance. These actions were allegedly part of a harassment campaign orchestrated by Beyoncé. Kimberly also blamed Beyoncé for the loss of many jobs, the theft of homes, the death of her pet kitten, and numerous broken relationships, among other things.
And guess what? They wouldn't give her a restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work, too.
Honey, I don't know about any witchcraft, but Jaguar Wright also claimed that because Beyoncé was allegedly sleeping with everyone, her father decided she should work with more women than men. The twist came when Beyoncé reportedly started hooking up with the women instead. I have to admit, Jaguar saying Beyoncé was involved with women isn't entirely surprising. There have been rumors for years. For instance, do you remember the rumor or interview where Unveils, who collaborated with Beyoncé on Got That, said Beyoncé was in love with her and that she's actually queer? You won't find that interview now, but there have always been whispers. Some say that Unveils' claim about Beyoncé being in love with her is part of why her career ended. Speaking of interviews that seem to have vanished, there's another one where Lady Gaga talked about working with Beyoncé on telephone. We had an amazing time working together on her video, and it just kind of works out because we both like women. She probably meant Beyoncé likes to support women in general, but some people noted that Lady Gaga could have meant it quite literally. Now, why would Beyoncé and Jay-Z ensure such information, even if just rumors get scrubbed from the internet? Is it because there's some truth to the claims about Beyoncé liking women? Besides the stories about Unveils and Lady Gaga hinting at Beyoncé's interest in women, there were also rumors back in the day about Rita Ora allegedly having a threesome with Beyoncé and Jay-Z. If these instances aren't convincing enough, let me take you down memory lane to some other shocking things that have been said about Bey liking women. Back in 2007, there was an alleged report claiming that Beyoncé was spotted at the box with 30 girlfriends enjoying the club's Risk show, surrounded by a huge bodyguard and protective curtains around their table. A source even said at the time, Beyoncé was really making the most of the burlesque show. She was on the table in the VIP balcony cheering loudly as two girls got naked and licked each other's feet. She stayed until 3:30 in the morning, licking each other's feet though. Anyway, still on the strip clubbing topic, there was another account, now scrubbed from the internet, where a woman claimed that while dancing at a club, she sat on Beyoncé's lap, and Beyoncé told her something like, "Don't start something you can't finish." Damn. Additionally, for those who remember, there were rumors that Beyoncé allegedly had a too-close relationship with her female guitar player featured on tour. Some people also said Beyoncé looked a bit too comfortable being naked between two other naked women in the Cater to You video. Well, Michelle and Kelly were also naked next to her, so I'm not sure what that says about them. But considering Jag was saying that Beyoncé was hooking up with all the females, who knows if she meant everyone, this next one might be a hit, but don't you find it odd that Beyoncé has used the lighting and colors multiple times over the years? She used this lighting for her Complex magazine covers in 2003 and 2013. There's also another performance where she used the same lighting effect. Coincidence? Child, the way we know Beyoncé, she always does everything on purpose. Nothing she does is a coincidence, so for her to be using all three bicolors multiple times has convinced a lot of people she was communicating something. How are you doing? More recently, many of Beyoncé's most loyal fans believe she came out during her Renaissance era. Beyoncé paid homage to various individuals who inspired the project, like her uncle Johnny, who was gay and passed away due to complications with HIV/AIDS. She described him as her godmother and the first person to expose her to much of the music and culture that inspired the album. She also honored all the pioneers who originated culture and the fallen angels whose contributions have gone unrecognized for too long, seemingly referencing queer icons such as Moo, who never achieved mainstream success due to her identity. If you ask a lot of people, they will tell you that the Renaissance album had too many queer references to be just homage. Allegedly, Beyoncé was trying to communicate something. Let's break down where people are coming from. For starters, trans DJ and musician Honey Dijon served as the lead producer on two Renaissance tracks, Cozy and Alien Superstar, with the former also sampling the *** Shine Black by trans television personality T.S. Madison. Dijon has always used her platform to raise awareness of the instrumental role queer and black folks play in music, so it can't be a coincidence that Beyoncé specifically chose to work with her. Speaking of Cozy, while performing the song, the clues were too obvious to ignore. First of all, the song talks about a woman being comfortable in her skin, and it has been used as an anthem for many in the LGBTQ+ community. Then, during Beyoncé's tour performance in Atlanta, she flew the bi flag behind her and added extra lyrics about her eating a girl named Caroline. Who might Caroline be? A secret girlfriend, perhaps? Another song, Alien Superstar, also samples another anthem with Right Said Fred's classic 1991 hit I'm Too Sexy. Note that the band's lead singer, Fred Ferraz, is bi, and that song sees Beyoncé honoring ballroom culture as she declares, category, bad B*** shine the bar. Next on the album, Break My Soul, heavily samples Big Freedia's 2014 song, Explode. The song also features unprotected vocals from the gay rapper, who previously collaborated with Beyoncé on Formation. Release your anger, release your mind, release your job, release the time, release your trade, release the stress, release the love, forget the rest. In another song from the album, Plastic Off the Sofa, Beyoncé worked with Syd, who produced the track alongside C. Syd rose to fame as a member of Odd Future and is a lesbian, married to her longtime girlfriend, Ariana Simone. Another notable song, Move, involved Gay Times cover stars T.S. Madison and Grace Jones and heavily endorses girl power, with Beyoncé talking about coming straight out of the jungle to groove on the dance floor. As if there weren't enough references already, Beyoncé also samples Miss Honey in Pure/Honey. Since its release in 1992, Miss Honey has been a staple within LGBTQ+ spaces. Mums the Word, who was behind Miss Honey, was a legendary drag queen known in the underground queer scene for electrifying performances at New York venues like The Shelter and Midtown 43. Adding to the already extensive list, Summer Renaissance samples Donna Summer's iconic I Feel Love, which was adopted as a gay anthem upon release after constant rotation in queer dance clubs. So, was it just a coincidence that Beyoncé included all these references, or was she subtly coming out? Baby, I don't know for sure, but what I can tell you is that when Jaguar Wright makes a claim, she often backs it up. She specifically stated that she wouldn't use the word allegedly because she can substantiate her claims. What do you think? Does Beyoncé really give you girl-on-girl vibes, or is this entire allegation just a cap? I'm dying to know your thoughts, so sound off in the comments section below.